CapCut 12. Most men go through life believing they must impress women with appearance, wealth, or natural charm, but the deeper truth is that real attraction begins with understanding the psychological triggers that influence a woman's emotions and decisions. These triggers operate subconsciously, and many women are not fully aware of them, just as men have inner desires and emotional patterns. Women also respond powerfully to instincts and subtle cues that shape their attraction and connection. With a man, the problem is most men never learn how to recognize these responses or use them in a healthy and confident way. This guide reveals 10 hidden female psychological tendencies that, once understood, can transform how you interact, communicate, and build attraction with women. One of the strongest forces in female psychology is the desire for emotional certainty. Women experience the world through feelings and emotional cues, which means stability and emotional security matter deeply in their decision-making, especially in relationships. A woman wants to know she is safe with a man, not only physically, but emotionally, meaning she wants a partner who stands firm when life becomes stressful. A man who remains steady, confident, and composed during chaos becomes a source of comfort and reliability. Whereas a man who is reactive, anxious, or emotionally dependent signals insecurity and instability. When a woman feels she must stabilize a man, the attraction shifts because the roles reverse and she is pushed into a leadership position, which weakens romantic chemistry to build emotional certainty. Embody calm, controlled presence when she is upset. Remain centered when things go wrong. Stay grounded, and when you face challenges, approach them with quiet strength. Women gravitate toward men who become a stable emotional anchor without seeking validation or reassurance. Asterisk, another hidden dynamic is that women are naturally drawn to what is not easily obtained. Human psychology values scarcity and uncertainty, which is why rare items and limited opportunities feel more desirable. Women respond similarly in dating. A man who is overly available, predictable, or constantly seeking approval loses value in her mind. She may enjoy the attention, but she will not feel inspired to pursue. On the other hand, the man who maintains independence, mystery, and personal boundaries awakens a deep instinct in her to bridge the distance. This does not mean ignoring her, but rather allowing space, showing that you have a full life, and revealing yourself. Gradually, this sense of curiosity keeps her emotionally engaged, because once a woman feels she fully possesses a man, the attraction often begins to fade. Maintaining a touch of unpredictability keeps the dynamic alive. A powerful presence also shapes attraction more than most men realize. A deep, controlled voice, steady movements, strong posture, and deliberate speech signal leadership, confidence, and emotional power. Women are highly receptive to these cues because they convey security and competence. Presence is not about trying to dominate or intimidate, but about carrying yourself with purpose and intention. A man with presence does not rush, speak nervously, or fidget, but moves and communicates in a way that shows inner stability. When your presence is strong, you attract attention without trying. Women respond instinctively to this energy long before you say anything. One of the most overlooked psychological triggers is a man's ability to walk away with dignity. Women have a strong emotional reaction to the potential loss of something valuable. When a man senses a woman pulling away and responds with chasing, begging, or over-explaining, he communicates neediness, which immediately lowers his value. A man who is willing to walk away without resentment or desperation shows unshakable self-respect. This does not mean being cold, but having standards and boundaries. If she acts disrespectful, plays emotional games, or withdraws affection, you do not try to force closeness. You simply step back. This strength makes a woman reevaluate her behavior because it demonstrates that your worth is not dependent on her approval. When you can walk away confidently, you never need to chase. Another important truth is that a man with purpose is deeply attractive. A personal mission, whether related to career, fitness, creativity, or self-mastery, creates natural magnetism. Purpose drives focus, determination, confidence. and direction qualities women cannot resist. Many men make the mistake of making a woman their entire mission, which unintentionally suffocates attraction. Women do not want to be the center of a man's world, but they want to feel inspired and proud to be beside a man who is building something meaningful. A man with goals does not wait for texts or drop his entire schedule for attention. He stays committed to his progress, and this commitment elevates his desirability. Reflect on your goals, ambitions, and passions, because purpose is one of the strongest foundations of masculine energy. There is also a powerful paradox in vulnerability when a man overshares, complains, or seeks emotional reassurance. He appears dependent, which weakens attraction, yet when a man is completely closed off, he becomes unreachable and emotionally distant. Women respond most strongly to controlled vulnerability, showing emotions with composure, sharing personal stories after processing them, and opening up at a pace that reflects strength rather than insecurity. This selective openness creates a deeper connection while maintaining masculine presence. Your emotions should be like deep waters, visible but never chaotic. Another hidden truth is that women instinctively test men. Testing is not malicious, but a subconscious strategy to determine whether a man is confident, reliable, and emotionally strong. A woman may challenge your opinions, tease you, pull away briefly, or create minor conflicts to see how you respond. If a man reacts emotionally, becomes defensive, or shows insecurity, he fails the test and her respect decreases. The key is to remain calm, composed, and firm in your identity. She tests, you smile, respond with certainty, and do not take it personally. Passing these tests strengthens attraction because it proves that your confidence is real, not fragile. Confidence in the face of rejection is also extremely attractive. Most men fear rejection because they attach their balises. They attach their baliches. Strengthens L. Oreo. Strefting gan spetties. Strective what I quanta conside. I confend si ballage cerebral. We support them sidebt. We support conway with subcuity or we sawar it. We sagor you on to al to we core on to concord I can war I can why can me quiet we so I do you to say what kai can you to me to so worth it to I to so word it either I could you to that I could if I buy to you to read I guys tied what you week you got to the key to it go away that but I fuck I you guys worth to approval, but powerful men understand that rejection is not personal. A confident man can handle it gracefully, making light of the moment and moving forward with ease. This attitude signals abundance and high self-worth. Women notice how a man reacts to setbacks and are drawn to those who remain secure regardless of outcome. When you stop fearing rejection, you gain freedom, confidence, and natural magnetism. Women also become highly intrigued by men who are not easy to read. Predictability kills curiosity, and curiosity fuels emotional attraction. If a woman can predict everything you will say, feel, or do, the excitement fades. But when you maintain depth, independence, and emotional composure, she keeps thinking about you. A man who responds at his own pace, shares selectively, and maintains emotional mystery becomes far more captivating. This is not game playing, but natural self-control. Finally, a man who controls his desires holds immense power. Many men are ruled by their impulses, chasing attention, intimacy, and validation. A man who maintains discipline, standards, and restraint becomes exceptionally attractive because he shows he is guided by purpose rather than urges. Women respect men who choose carefully, set boundaries, and prioritize growth over temporary pleasure. When you stop chasing and start choosing, women respond by pursuing you because your discipline elevates your value. Understanding these psychological dynamics is not about manipulation, but about mastering yourself. Women naturally gravitate toward men who embody strength, purpose, emotional intelligence, and deep self-respect. Cultivating these qualities makes you a man women do not simply want, but genuinely value and respect. Stay committed to growth. Stay grounded in your purpose and remain true to your standards. The more you refine yourself, the stronger your presence becomes and the more effortlessly you attract meaningful connections.